Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, people of all ages, and maybe your goldfish, welcome to the Heart of the Fan podcast. This will be episode number 1 of the podcast. We're going to be doing our introduction. It is us 4. It is me, Jake. You'll be meeting Ian, Brennan, and Brady later, but first we'll start off with me, the host, Jake Robinson. Pretty much all you need to know about me. I'm a Bengals fan, and I'm probably the least knowledgeable, but I'm still probably the smartest. What you'll probably be seeing of me is I'll probably talk the least in terms of going back and forth, but I will introduce the topics and what we're going to be talking about for the episodes, and then I will give my input. But the other 3 are going to be given, they're going to be yapping at each other. So hopefully this isn't a bust, and we'll take it to the other guys.
Welcome everyone to this side of the table. This is the smart people side of the table, and Jake's in the background. I don't know what he's doing. You met him about 3 seconds ago, so time to meet us. Brady?
Hello, my name is Brady Robinson, and I am a Green Bay Packers fan.
I am a diehard Bengals fan. Unfortunately, we suck. My name's Brennan Bucher. I didn't tell you that.
My name is Ian Carter, and I'm a Browns fan. Unlike this kid.
Okay, well, we don't talk about him. All right, Jake's got our first topic of the talk show itself. So what are we working with?
Okay, boys, we are starting off with hot takes. So this is basically, we're going to give 3 individual opinions that are controversial, just to kind of stir the pot to see what you guys will be working with. Brennan, you can start us off.
Anyone who knows me loves, I like to stir the pot a little bit. And with the Packers fan next to me, we'll go ahead and start with that. My hot take is there will be no Patrick Mahomes and no Aaron Rodgers in their respective AFC and NFC championship games.
You're stupid.
Why?
You're stupid.
Why?
You're stupid.
Why?
We
Okay.
saw last year. Okay, well, I'll get to the Packers later.
Okay.
We saw last year that the Chiefs, couldn't perform as well, and I think they didn't make an impact in the offseason this year.
Are you
They
high?
have a top 3 line now.
Yeah. Bro,
you
they
see how
literally
much they
upgraded
upgraded?
their whole O-line, so now Patrick Mahomes doesn't get hit every 2 seconds, a.k.a. meaning that he's going to be better,
Okay,
not
fair,
worse.
Fair! There's going to be a lot of screaming on the show if you haven't figured that out yet. Fair, but we've seen that the AFC competition has gotten better.
Agreed.
The AFC competition has gotten better. Last year, some would argue they shouldn't have
I
been.
believe the Bills will be in the AFC Championship.
I believe the Bills will be in the AFC Championship.
I do not believe that, actually. I'm not going to lie.
Who besides the Bills?
Okay, can we...
Who's kicking out the Chiefs?
Yeah, let's just be
Who's
honest.
kicking out the Chiefs?
'Cause if we're talking,
I'll tell you right now, who's
AFC...
kicking out the Chiefs? This is the other bold take.
The
The Cleveland Browns.
Dude, okay,
You're a Browns fan.
I have them being on the exact opposite side. There's no reason they should...
Either the Browns or the Bills, depending on what side of the bracket they make.
Okay, the
are gonna kick
Browns
out
are
the
making
Chiefs.
it to the Super Bowl. That's my opinion. But let's just be...
You think it'll be Browns,
I think it's going to be
Chiefs?
Browns, Packers. In the Super Bowl.
What?
No, in the AFC Championship.
In the AFC Championship, Browns,
Okay,
Chiefs,
well.
yes. That's what I believe.
All right. Number
And then
2.
on the NFC side of
Oh,
things,
wow.
because I did say Aaron Rodgers
Yes,
too.
yes, he did.
Why? Who?
In my opinion, off-season drama leads to a bad regular season.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to see that play out.
If he knew anything or did any sort of research, Aaron Rodgers said the second day he came back in a press conference that he would have not came back if he was not 100% in.
Idiot.
Okay, I can say 100 times over that I'm 100% in on the Bengals winning the Super Bowl. We all know that ain't true. So, take whatever someone says with a grain of salt. You knock it over, you pick up the hat. Rule number 1. All right, second hot take. Christian McCaffrey this year will be a bust.
Ooh, okay. Okay, why?
Why? Yeah.
The Stanford product,
Okay.
coming off 2 great seasons.
Yes.
Couple reasons. Injuries.
Yes. If he gets injured again, I will believe you, but I don't...
If he doesn't get hurt, he's gonna have.
So you agree with him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I could see that.
I
can see-
injuries are going to
The
play a
only
part of the
way-
season.
The only way I see it is if he gets injured. That's kind of
That's the
People-
only way.
Well, I think if he stays healthy,
He will
He's going to be the best.
I think
I think
overuse Sam Darnold, which is I think
that is true. I feel
a
like
little less. Morale might be a little low.
No, the thing
That could
is,
be.
but I feel like they're gonna overuse Sam Darnold, and aka Christian McCaffrey.
they won't overuse Sam Darnold.
They're putting a lot of hope in Sam Darnold, though.
Yes, but if he does bad 1 week or 2 weeks,
That is
however
true.
much they try and use him, they'll go back to
Next, people are starting to figure out the passing game with the running backs.
That is true.
I don't think Kamara is going to have the strongest season
he
ever.
said he's been
because
out too long for.
That's too far. I think Kamara's going to be a top
Kamara's
pick.
going to have a great season, but he's going to be a little less in the passing game.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's going to be.
But
more
listen,
running.
there's
He's
been-
gonna be-
Also, they lost Drew Brees.
They also Saints are a different
There's so
scenario.
many.
We'll
There's
get
so
to them.
many fast linebackers in the league now.
Yes.
I just feel like
The passing running backs are about to be on their way out.
that's
Mark
what
my words.
that's what I'm saying.
Last hot take, and this is going to seem a little biased here. I think some people may know where I'm going with this.
Joe Burrow's
Joe
gonna be
Burrow.
MVP.
The Bengals could make the postseason.
I
Okay.
have that on my list.
Listen,
Okay,
listen.
J. Robert, I want to hear your opinions before mine.
Okay. So think about this. The Bengals picking a wide receiver was smarter than picking a lineman.
Penny Sewell, by the way, in his preseason stunt is sucking.
That is true.
He is giving up sack. He was giving up in the first quarter. I think he gave up 2 sacks in his first preseason
I don't
game.
feel like he's strong.
One lineman is not going to make an impact. You just replaced AJ Green with a guy not only who in 2 years would probably be more productive than what AJ Green was last year, but already has a connection with
What do you
Joe
expect
Burrow.
from AJ Green? He's like 30
But that's what I
34.
mean. That's an improvement at receiver, and they already have
The
chemistry.
Bengals in
So you're
We
getting.
have a top 10 wide receiver
You're-
core in the NFL.
the Bengals in
a
skill
debatably
position.
top 8 running back, and a guy who was debatably the best college QB of all time.
See,
Again,
I don't
agree-
think I
agree
think
with
top
you guys
eight's
so
debatable.
much.
We have a
but-
very good defensive back.
Listen. I agree with you guys, but I don't think you can make it now because you guys have so much young potential that I feel like in 2 or 3 years you will be 100% in the postseason. That's
You
my opinion.
basically have the
The
same
other problem,
team.
though, is the Bengals division is getting.
Exactly. You get 1 win in your division.
If we were to have
AFC
if we
North.
were in the different division,
Browns,
I say we
Ravens.
sweep the Steelers.
Yes.
No way.
we always somehow
Steelers
squeak
aren't
out wins
good.
against the Steelers.
They're
Steelers
not
are
good.
overrated.
They are
Steelers,
very
in my
overrated.
mind, are one of the most overrated teams in the league.
They are very overrated.
I agree, but
They're not good.
the Bengals are the Bengals.
The Bengals are underrated.
And the thing is, the
Our
Bengals.
times of suffering
Okay.
are near the end.
They are not at the end, but they are near. Because 2 years,
The
they'll be
young
good.
rookie.
They'll
This-
be above 500.
Okay, the Bengals are the baseball equivalent of the White Sox right now.
No. Are you high? The White Sox are comparatively the best team in the league. Are you talking? You're talking about the best.
I'm talking about the
Cincinnati
young
Bengals.
talent.
Okay, then if you're talking about the
Jays.
young talent, yeah, Blue
Blue
Jays.
Jays,
You
that's
are
better.
so
Blue Jays.
Or we
All
could
right.
say the Bengals took back everyone they had last year and one first round.
The
receiver
defense,
will not
underrated.
give them an extra 3 wins to get them to the postseason.
The defense underrated. It's all going to come down to injuries.
It's the same thing as last year.
Okay.
It's all going to come down to injuries. Brady, let's pass it on to you. What do you got?
Okay, my first hot take will be
Aaron
Johnny
Rodgers wins MVP.
Alexander by
Yes.
the end of the season will be the
Are your okay? Let's have a.
number 1 corner.
Are all your hot takes about the
Nope,
Packers?
Nope.
Are you? Dude.
You look at our defensive coordinator last year.
Yes.
He was ranked 32
Yes.
out of the 32 defensive coordinators last year.
Okay.
And of what Aaron Rodgers has said of playing against the new defense that Joe Barry has,
Uh-huh.
Joe Barry.
he's
Who's
never-
Joe Barry?
Luann Rumo wants to know your location.
Louis Narumo might be the worst defensive coordinator in the league. I just like the meme on him. Continue, Brady.
Okay. Aaron Rodgers said he's never seen a defense like it. Like he'll see someone wide open, but then 3 seconds later there will be some free safety that'll come out of nowhere.
That's how the
And
You
NFL
throw the
is.
ball 3 seconds later.
That is how an NFL is. If you throw the
That's how
ball,
the NFL
No.
defense is.
if you throw the
Aaron
ball,
Rodgers has been
3
in
seconds
the league
late
for
is
15
going
years.
to be hit.
He has said he has never seen a defense like this.
Okay,
All right,
I get
next
that.
one.
Which is why this will
Yeah,
lead
can we
to
move
Jair
on?
Alexander
Can we move on, please?
getting more
I don't-
interceptions.
Okay.
All right,
Move
fine,
on, move
fine.
on.
My second one, Zach Wilson will have a bad year.
Yes.
Oh!
I 100% agree with
I
you.
Zach
think that's a
Wilson.
hot take. I feel like that's what most people are saying. I think the opposite.
he is going to be the best QB of his class.
He has no O-line.
In terms of skill, he's going to be the best.
He's
in terms
5'2".
of productivity, it's going to be Justin.
When we're not talking a ton
His
of college
best
football.
receiver is Jamison Crowder. No
Okay,
O-line.
We're not
Terrible
talking about
coaching.
The only person he has is Malik Beckman, and he's on the left side. One O-lineman.
Makai Becton.
He's not gonna do anything.
Becton was.
Makai Becton. I mean, he played for Louisville.
I talked to Jets
Okay,
fans, and
I'm
they'd be
not-
like, "Oh yeah, we have such a good online. You have one player. Oh god, you like." I see what you
Zach
can say,
Wilson
but
is
he's
not
talented.
an NFL
But
player.
he doesn't have the talent around him to be productive.
Exactly.
That's my take on it.
I'd say get him some
And
stuff
we're not a college football show, but you can't ignore what he did at BYU.
Agreed.
BYU had like
Zach
talent.
Wilson is literally going to be Sam Darnold. Extremely promising career in college at not the biggest but not the smallest school. Goes to the Jets, has no help around him, but is still a very talented player.
Are you saying USC is a small school?
It's not. I'm saying
It's not a
the
big
biggest-
school, but it's also
a
not a
Pac-12.
small school.
It's a Pac-12 school.
Number three.
Okay.
The third hot take. The Saints will be under 500.
I don't feel like that's a hot take.
That's
not a hot take.
Yes,
That's
it
just
is.
what's gonna happen.
What the Saints have been over the
it
past
is
year
because it's debatable.
Jameis Winston.
no one
Jameis
thinks
Winston.
Okay.
Jameis, Mr. 3,000 picks in a season.
But
Winston.
he had like 45 touchdowns. If he's as productive as he was
he
at
had
the Bucs,
5,000 yards.
and he
If
didn't
Michael
have that.
Thomas can stay healthy.
No,
Yes.
he's out. He's out till week 6 already. He's already out till week 6.
If he's back in week 6 and doesn't miss the rest of the year, I think that's a hot take. If Mike Thomas
Also,
remains
their
hurt-
defense isn't anything very special.
But listen, okay, Jameis Winston. Let's go back to Jameis Winston. They have
They
have Taysom Hill, who can go out to
Taysom
wide
Hill
out.
and Marshawn Lattimore.
Taysom Hill.
They're not going to play him at quarterback.
Taysom
He's
Hill
not a
used to
good
be on the
quarterback.
Packers.
They shut the
Bleacher Report episode of Taysom Hill at Thanksgiving.
Taysom, start the car!
Already done, sir. Hey, what exactly is Taysom Hill's job?
Nobody knows!
They move him out to wide out, so they have at least like one wide receiver.
Taysom Hill's an underrated quarterback. I mean, he's
not
no
good.
Drew Brees, but I mean, he's not awful.
Okay, all right, let's back to Jameis
It's
Winston.
not in my top 30.
Jameis Winston might be the best quarterback this year.
In what?
Huh?
In what?
Wait.
That's not your hot take.
It's not a hot take. It's not a hot take.
That's not a hot take.
It's not a hot take.
Wait.
That is like
It's not.
burning. That
That
is
is
burning.
not even hot. That is like scolding. That's me burning the house down take.
That is hot.
That's not, I can't even call that a hot take. That's a wrong take.
It's not a
Wait,
wrong
did you
take.
say Jameis Winston might be worse than some backup quarterback?
I said
Not
he's going to
only
be the
did
best in
Jameis Winston-
touchdowns.
Hold on, wait.
He had Chris Godwin.
He has no
and Mike Evans
receivers to
running
throw
the
touchdowns to.
He had 30. He had 30 with the
Someone with a
Buccaneers.
phone right now, Google how many interceptions Jameis Winston
He had
has.
32.
He had 30. He had 30 with the Bucks.
He had 30 with a.
With at the time 2 top 15 receivers. But he
Unbelievable.
had,
That's not even one of his hot takes. His
He
hot
had-
takes are probably gonna be like the Browns are gonna be
he
the
had
first
over
pick in the draft.
5,000 yards. He had over 5,000 yards. That's
the only
He's
reason.
not a bad quarterback. It's just the interceptions is what make him a bad quarterback.
I meant to say in touchdowns,
He has a really
but
good
you guys
defense.
took his line.
He's a-
You didn't say touchdown.
I said it
Okay.
after you.
What are you-
no,
Moving on.
but he doesn't.
Stop.
We need to stop with this one. We need to move.
He
to
won't have a legitimate receiver until
Ian,
week
what are your
7.
hot takes?
All right. So first off,
Can't wait to hear these.
if Aaron Rodgers wanted out, they should have let him go.
Thing is,
Is that your hot take?
That is my hot take.
he
That the
said.
Packers should have let go of Aaron Rodgers.
Mhm.
The thing is,
Kind of agree with you.
Like not trade him, just like cut him.
No, like traded him.
Oh,
Because
okay.
they could have got so much.
I agree with you.
why would no?
They could have got so.
We don't. You
They
don't
could have
trade
got
Aaron
so
Rodgers.
much.
You
He's
don't-
gonna be in the league for 1 or 2 more years. They're not
No.
gonna get anything out of him.
He-
This
No.
is his last dance,
This is his-
except it's not going to end like Michael Jordan's last
He
dance.
won't. He won't finish with the Packers. He's gonna continue playing. He will. He won't stop being in the NFL.
It'll be like the same result Michael Jordan always got, except instead of Michael Jordan always winning a championship, it's going to be Aaron Rodgers.
Our GM said.
I mean,
Our GM said there we won't trade him. He said that since he said that since March. Since
Yeah,
the
but they
draft.
could have got so much promising potential.
they could have
from that
gotten.
guy.
They
They
could
could have
have gotten the number one. Honestly, what they should have done, they should have traded with the Jaguars,
The Packers
sending
said-
Aaron Rodgers to Jacksonville and getting the first
They
overall
gave
pick.
him a new contract where he was gonna stay for this year, but he could choose where he wanted to go. Like if we wanted to trade him to Houston, he could say no. I would rather go here. That's one of the reasons Aaron is staying with us.